Alright, so here today, I did want to do a little bit of testing here on the boss that was currently active when the banner actually released, which we'll see. Today we jumped into it as one of the tests, and I do want to say that from what I've seen and a lot of people that were sharing videos with me and information with me, they were able to clear an insane amount of story with these two characters. I do want to make it clear that yes, I know they're not broken 10 out of 10, the greatest characters ever made in the game, but they are still damn good. That is what I'm trying to get across here. So again, when I talk about them, I'm not trying to tell you like, damn, this competes with top level Pilgrim units. Oh my god. No, I'm telling you that these are some pretty damn good units. And for those that are looking to, you know, maybe get some help here and there and some supports because you can get Senti or some of the characters, you know, they may really help you. So again, if you want to go and wishlist them, go and wishlist them. If you pull for them, I'm telling you right now, the combo these two can come up with is very, very strong. And I am really happy that these characters are as good as they are. So I will say it's very worth it. And I'm really curious on what tier list place these characters at. So I'll update you when that does go into happen. But today, let's jump into it. Some testing. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. Let's check it out. All right, so hopping in over here. Let's see what we can actually kind of come up with. Now I know that this interception is very simple for a lot of people, right? But I do just want to see what this team can kind of do here, right? In some stages of this, remember, NOIR's not going to pop off with the best of damage, but should do pretty good for significantly a decent amount of time. But I'll let the burst occur on auto, and I'll control Modernia over here. I think that's the best course of action, like potentially so. But I want to see when NOIR kicks off, or when when BLANC kicks off her burst, that should be the biggest thing and the best thing, yeah? Now, I'll have Modernia focus up on the projectiles, right? Not Scarlet. I'm used to using Scarlet for that, which again, you know, Modernia is still a great option. You see that burst, took it off really fast. But look at the damage they can put up here. And again, running Rapunzel with BLANC, personally, I don't think BLANC can really heal too much in comparison. She is a little bit slow, but she does good healing. That's not the point. It's just, it will take you some time, right? And again, this does pop up this defense here. And then you can kind of see, as soon as that burst goes off, as soon as BLANC's burst goes off, look at the damage it's able to put up. This is why, with Gravedigger, it's going to be huge. And again, I want to see what NOIR puts up as damage also. At the end of the day, we're going to burst shortly. No, we might not make it. Wait, burst. Yes, there we go. Took a little bit of damage on BLANC there. But 2 healers. That should be very fast healing. Rapunzel kicking up and BLANC kicking up. That should be very fast, but little bit. She's almost at a max health. Let's take care of these things over here. Took care of it. Good. Oh, I didn't take care of one of them. Damn. That still hit Dorothy. Here we go with this. Take care of the 2 balls there. Again, I know people are going to say, oh, go. It's a very easy boss already. You're testing pointlessly, right? And then you're also still running 3 pilgrims, which is true. That is true. But Scarlet-less, right? You could theoretically just swap out units, run Lapless, run other characters. You could do that also. Run Litter. I mean, if you're going against special interception, there are still characters you can always swap out with. But, you know, I still think Rapunzel's really good, a healer. You can also swap out for many other healers. That's also true. So there's a lot you can do. There is a lot you can do. But I just want to test. It's mainly me seeing what she can kind of do here. And then also when you run with Gravedigger, I'm so curious on how that does. And again, you see with the burst, it's pretty quick to clear these. I had to reload right there. And her ammo capacity is insane right now. Oh my god. But there we go, we finished. Very simple. How much time was to spare? I didn't even see. But you saw in the recording, so you kind of have that idea. But I think we did great. Let's see the damage comparison, alright? So there we go. That was her voice line. Okay. Let's see. Modernia was able to do 32. Dorothy with 22. Whatever it was. NOIR still did 8.1. Again, BLANC didn't do much, right? You clearly see she didn't do much. She did great defense. She did great healing. And the reason Dorothy and Modernia were able to do so much more damage was due to the reason that, yes, that's what her burst is. That cooldown is kind of really freaking good. And again, it shows you that it doesn't really matter. Yes, I want to test more on different bosses before I speak like that, because who knows, right? Against Chatterbox, I think that NOIR will also put up a very good fight, and other bosses like that. But against Train, with that range being so limited, and then with Gravedigger, what that will kind of pop off with, Modernia, don't really think so. I don't know about that one, we'll see. But whatever it is, I think that this character does have a lot of longevity, both of them, okay? And again, I'm not forcing you to pull for them, obviously, right? I would say wishlist them if you would like to, but I still think from what they are, they're getting heavily discredited, and they're also getting called like, oh, must pairs or whatever, right? I still think that with that burst, it's huge. But you can live and just use BLANC's other 2 core skills and still succeed, and NOIR's 1-2 skills and still succeed in Gravedigger, right? They both can be separated, but I do think when they're together, they're sisters. They gotta be together, and they're gonna pop off, and they're gonna do great, okay? So for what it is, I think we did great. I'll try a different team here, see what we can swap out, but we'll see. So I wanted to try this also. We're gonna do like a double team here with Senti and with what is it, BLANC. I wanna see what that does. That should be a super kind of tanky team. Should be a super kind of tanky team, right? On paper, in our heads, that should be. Let's see here, we're shredding again as usual. There you go. That kicked off. We should be able to take that on our own. Yeah, good. Very simple. And again, we don't have that much overload gear. Before you say that, it's pretty much just regular gear. Nothing too heavy. So we're doing this as this kind of is. So we bursted with Senti there. Okay. Taking a little bit of damage. NOIR took a bit of damage there, so we have to burst with BLANC shortly. So we gotta make sure to do that. See how that is. We're already at 4. Look at that. We're just shredding. Absolutely shredding. So again, we bursted instead of with BLANC there. We did it with. So I gotta make sure to do that myself. But yeah, I'll manually burst here to see, because we gotta get the healing off. Because that healing has to kind of get applied here. So let's see. There you go. Now NOIR kicked off that. So look at the healing. The healing goes up there. One of the characters got indomitability for a little bit. That's also there, but you see the healing? That's very good. So if you can plan out when to heal, do all that properly, this is actually a very strong team. So again, this time I'm going to heal right away with NOIR, or not NOIR, with BLANC, because she can. There you go. She bursted again, and you got to see she did pretty good. And then again, the damage goes up here, so we're doing a little bit extra damage. When Dorothy kicks that off, it already ended, so we wouldn't see that extra damage, but should kick it down to almost 1. Yeah. We'll burst again with BLANC just to get more healing. There you go. Look at that. The healing kicks up. So you can actually, with Senti and all that, you can actually do great here. Yeah. Again, I know Interception with Blacksmith is very straightforward. Very straightforward. But I just want to test on paper. Here we go. We bursted with Senti this time. Got that effect out. No healing needed. Again, when that indomitability also kicks in, screw that. Do we need to take care of this? No Nikke left behind. No Nikke left behind. We'll do it like that. There you go. I mean, yo, listen, I know whatever you're going to say. I think they are very fun characters and can be used in so much stuff. And as more content gets released, and more bosses and more raptures and stuff like that, I think they have, like, permanent potential. Look at that 30 million here, 26 there. NOIR put up still 8.4. Again, we, like the other damage dealers, were able to do more because of BLANC. So again, look at that, 2.8 in heals, 800 defense, 2.3. I think they did great. Personally, I think they did great. So let me know what you think. I'll show you the gear real quick, because people are gonna be like, oh, it's overload gear and stuff like that, right? But simple gear, this has it. It does. I'll be honest there. Basic gear, nothing too great. So again, not a fully built character. +4 here, and then over here 4 only. So there's that. 7 here, so a little bit more stacked out on Modernia with 1 piece here. So again, for what it is, I think that I think they did great. Yeah. Again, maybe there's more ideal teams, but I still think they're future-proof. I do think that. So it's my opinion. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a stay safe, peace out, enjoy. Anything else you want me to try the characters in? Again, can we test out other special interception when they're not on cycle? Can we get that as a feature? Like you can mock battle, so you can at least be prepared for them when they drop. Like you plan out the teams beforehand. That'd be cool, but you know.